Welcome, fellow spiritual beings having a physical experience. Remember that you are here voluntarily. You signed up for this soul trainer so that you could have this miraculous experience. Our natural state is to be blissfully living in harmony, in a nurturing environment that promotes growth. Our bodies are not built to live in constant fear. Fight or flight is just a programmed response to a dangerous situation or life-threatening event. The biology of life expresses this alert response as a protective mechanism rooted in the present. And once the pending danger is over, most living creatures will quickly return to their resting state or homeostasis. Unlike the rest of the animal kingdom, humans replay the tape of haunted episodes that plagued our past over and over, obsessing and flooding the body with fear hormones and triggering a hyper-alert nervous system chain reaction. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. In the fear response, the brain and vital organs shut down and critical thinking gets disabled. Your decisions are rarely correct when formulated out of fear. Catastrophic predictions express fear of future outcomes. However, this is a deception, a trick of the self-serving mind, a pathological state that lowers your vibration and diminishes your capacity to be in the present and think clearly. Of course, there's a survival value to forecast disaster. Being prepared for probable outcomes is detrimental to the survival of any cognizant species. Fear-based predictions are unique to the human mind. The mind does not only fear what it knows, but it also fears the unknown and fears the unknowable. The mind is the only artifact of Genesis that fears the predicament of its impermanence. The mind uses a projection of itself into the future, asserting identity in the present with recurring thoughts from the past, focusing on this past history for the continuity of what it knows. Whereas the body, with its primal intelligence, is always renewing in the unfolding present. Fear shuts down our capacity to grow, to see beauty, to feel compassion and abundance, to see the silver linings. We have been frightened by the notion of scarcity and dwindling resources, thinking that there is less and less to go around. All it takes is just a simple examination to observe the incredible size of this universe with its vast scale, abundance, and diversity, like the one this planet comes with. From bacteria all the way to us humans, the giant success of biology with its endless cycles of death and rebirth, with its thriving communities of life organisms that mimic the dance of galaxies, has pulled the magician out of the hat. A creature with boundless imagination, with an awareness of the observer effect measuring itself, the finite in an infinite plane. This observer exercises an abundant co-creative impulse that coalesces the space-time continuum, creating structure and design in a world that fits our best image. Honoring this miraculous opportunity, reversing entropy and increasing the complexity of observed relationships. Every person has an innate desire to imagine a world of abundance. When entropy rules, we disaggregate into chaos, giving rise to fear in our heart, breaking down our natural state and resonant frequency. When we are overtaken by fear, we are not only weakened, but we become transmitters, sending fear, broadcasting it out into our social circles, adding amplitude to the mass psychosis that converges on humanity. Fear of judgment is likely the most perverse form of future fear, and it was placed there along with its patronizing guilt by an impostor to keep us in check, to keep us preoccupied and in panic mode. Fear is alien to the human spirit and a hindrance to our fullest potential. I contend that instead our true God is the God of love, the God of compassion, not this God that instills fear, not a God that demands and conditions behavior. This moral check is a construct of a God of this world that resides inside a silicon membrane, not the creator of this free choice soul trainer in infinite compassion, but instead a product of a programmed hack that has co-opted the simulation. God works through us, and not for this Trojan malware. This moment of convergence will reveal our true energy, inseparable from the spirit of creation. We cannot be disjointed from this. We are fractals of Source, fellow spiritual beings, awakened to the fearless nature of soul and to the infinite power within.